So flood is a terrible thing, and people have lost everything. And this is the opportunity that we have been given to be a body of Christ in this community of Niles, Michigan, to live out the faith that we have been talking about for years now.
The folks that are coming to us are ones that were underinsured. A lot of them are middle class America. They've used their savings up to replace their furnace and their hot water heater.
We're learning a lot about insurance. So sometimes insurance will cover your structure but not content. That's what has happened to several of the businesses. We may lose our only grocery store on that north side of town, which leaves a food desert. That's really concerning to us. They were by a high rise that has lots of people who are disabled. So that's a big concern. And Niles is a small place. We can't afford to lose businesses. When we first started doing this and setting up what they call the MARC, the Multi-Agency Resource Center, the social agencies thought that we were just a couple of church ladies who wanted to help out. But Tammy's just a force to be reckoned with. And she just did not let them go, and they were not ready to set things up. And so she said, well, we're having a MARC whether you show up or not. When she couldn't find something out, she kept on till she found out who, she found out what, she found out when. God put you in the right place at the right time for our congregation.
I believe that. We have a number of different subcommittees. So I'd happen to be on the case management group, but there's also a construction group. There's a group that's fundraising. There's a group that's working on pastoral care. And each one of us has projects that we're working on to all come together. And we meet twice a month up at United Way.
Something that I think that we did that was helpful that other people didn't do is anytime people said that they had something for someone and they couldn't get rid of it for someone else, it's like, we'll find a place for it. So we worshiped in our chapel with water around the sides of the walls halfway up because we knew people were going to need those cases of water. And it's like, bring those supplies here. So we were really flexible. So we got tons, I'm talking literally tons of goods because we said, yeah, bring it here. We'll make sure it gets a home.
One of the things that we did was with those buckets that we brought out to people, we put chocolate in them. I had people call and say, thank you so much. I needed the chocolate. The other stuff was great. I love the cases of water and the gallons of bleach, but that chocolate, man, that made my day because I was tired and I just needed a break.
We have Stephen ministers here, and so if someone needed it, we would sit down with them and comfort them, assure them of God's presence with them. We could be a resource to the whole presbytery if they needed groups to come in to do some rehab. And so we could be a resource to people in Hellcart, South Bend, and beyond. So
the area south of us in Wabash Presbytery was hit a lot harder. So they have FEMA coming in with funds, and those FEMA funds can be used for building materials. So one of the things that we've been doing is talking with the other presbytery to see if we can open that door as well and be able to work across presbytery lines.
This is not really what I had in mind for this year. It's just what I'm doing, and it really is a calling.
I just feel very blessed.
God's been very good to us.
We have a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. And this has helped us move forward. It's actually helped us develop a partnership with the city and with some of the other nonprofits in town. So I can say that I'm really grateful to the Presbytery. I'm really grateful to John Best for all the churches in the Presbytery who reached out to us. People praying for us, saying, how can we help you? Sending small tokens, sending larger tokens. I'm really grateful for that network of people. I'm grateful for the people at Presbyterian Disaster since Jan Spence was our contact person. I'm grateful for Tammy, for the context that she has and for her enthusiasm, and that she is persistent because you have to be persistent when you're helping people. And I'm grateful for the people of this congregation.
So we have a lot of blessings that came and we didn't necessarily even expect them, but then they were there, and then a need would pop up and they would go. And it really worked beautifully.
It's brought the congregation together in a way that we could have never imagined. Our hope is that we will qualify for another grant and that we can keep Tammy in the mix of things. I'm trying to build partnerships from the pastoral angle as quickly as I can with some of the nonprofits in town and with some other congregations, so that this isn't just a social response, but so that our churches are living out the gospel of Christ